Welcome friends. Let us understand the procedure for filling the examination form for the CPT online on the ICAS website. First of all, you should log into the ICAS website with the respective URL by typing it in your web browser. It is www.icaexam.icai.org. So I go to that particular website. If in case you don't reach it directly, you can search it on Google and reach up to that website. Now I am on this particular website. Before you proceed ahead, you should have your WRO number, that is registration number, with you. Number 2, you should have date of birth with you. Number 3, you should have the 10th passing percentage or the 12th passing percentage. And number 4, you should have the roll number for 12th standard examination in which you appeared recently, or you might have passed it, whatever the case may be. I need to create a new user first, and then I can go on to fill up the examination form. So first I click on this particular new user. You can see it below the login. There is a new user. So I click on the new user. It asks me for examination. I go for the CPT. It asks me the registration number, which I will enter now through the keyboard. So that's the registration number that gets entered. Then you enter the date of birth through the calendar box that is available on the website. So in this particular case, it is 23rd of June 1994. So I scroll it down and I select 23rd of June 1994. In case the student is already registered with the ICAI, it shows a green validation mark and the name of the student is displayed on the right side of the date of birth, that is Nimish Sanjay Gujar in this particular case. In case you are not registered, it will not be reflected, and ICAI will ask you to proceed ahead with the provisional registration. Those students who have not received the registration number so far, they can proceed with the provisional registration option available on the website. This video is about the student who is already registered. You provide the email. In this case, I am providing my email ID. So I type the email ID abhishek@zpapl.in. Again, I enter the email ID. Secondary email, you may give it, you may not give it. So I am giving it just for the reference. This email ID will be used for sending the password. Let me enter the mobile number. Now this mobile number should be your own mobile number, but it should be preferably not registered in the DND because you may not receive the SMS in that particular case. If it is registered in the DND, please, that is, do not disturb, don't give that particular number. Let me give my number, and then you click on I do confirm that details are correct, and you submit this particular information. Once you submit, the SMS will be sent to you by email or by way of a SMS. Once you receive the SMS, you will have the password with you, and once you have that particular password, you click on registered successfully, click here to login. So I click here to login. Please understand, very importantly, at the same point of time, you should not have the two windows or the two tabs open in your browser. Let me check my email ID with the Outlook whether I have received the email or not. So I have received the email and the login ID. So with that details, I am logging in. So I am copying those details. Please note, login ID includes the -CPP word also. I again come back to the ICAS website. I select the examination as a CPT. I enter that particular login ID. I will enter the password again, the same password which I received by way of an email. So you need to check email or SMS. In my case, I am checking it from email. Again, I confirm those details and I go to login window now. And this is actual examination form. Right now, whatever you are seeing on the screen is actual examination form. You just need to select the appropriate details out there. So in this case, gender is a male. Then create personal identification number. This is basically for downloading the admit card from the ICAS website. It is not a postal identification number. You can enter any number. It may be your bike number or it may be any other number. You need to remember this so that you can download admit card from the ICAI's website. Let me enter some number out here. So I entered some number out here. Then you confirm your address. This address is already the address which is registered with the ICAI. In case you want to change the address, you can also change this address out here without any issues. So you may change the address. Country, I select India. State, I have selected Maharashtra. I am keeping the same address. Please note, when you select something, click outside the scroll bar so that it will go to the next option. Then I am selecting the qualifying examination. There are options. Already passed, in case you have appeared for the already passed 12th standard. In this case, the student for which I am filling the form is already passed. You may select already appeared or going to appear in March, April 2012. You should not select going to appear. You should select already appeared because majority of you already given the examination. So this student has already passed 12th standard. So I select 12th standard. Year of qualifying this thing was 2011. His marks are being entered out there on the screen. Next, roll number of the qualifying examination. I am entering the roll number, whatever is the roll number available with you, or 12th standard. Select the board. You should select the state board for Maharashtra state board or the CBSE or ICSE's appropriate board. Details of latest previous appearance in the CPT. In case you appeared for the CPT, kindly provide that particular information. In this case, this student has not appeared for the CPT earlier. So center selection. This is very important. You should select the center now. If center depends on a region, I am going for Western region. In Western region, you select the particular city. In this case, I want to select Pune. So I select Pune. Then click outside. After you select Pune, please click outside. In case you don't click and you just scroll your mouse, you may change, center gets changed automatically. So after Pune, please click outside. Question paper booklet language, I selected English. Then I click outside again. Declaration, I accept. Now once I save the changes, it will ask me, do you want to proceed to the payment? Before you proceed to the payment, you should have your debit card, credit card details available with you. Debit card or credit card details, you should have the password that is verified by Visa password given by your bank. You should contact your bank for getting that particular password. So I go to save changes. It says data saved successfully, proceed with transaction. I click on OK. It shows you the confirmation screen. Please read confirmation screen in detail. CPT, the registration number, your name, region, and very importantly examination center. And it shows a fees. I click on the confirm. Now it asks me for option. How do I want to make a payment? So I click on the make payment. It is MasterCard or the Visa card. I proceed with to make payment option. Now there are two cards which are being shown, MasterCard, Visa card. You need to look on your debit card or credit card what type of card it is. In this case it is a Visa card. Please note the card should be enabled for online payment. It should have the card verification value, that is a 3-digit number on the back side of the card that is used for the purpose of online payments. My card is a Visa card, so I proceed with the Visa. I need to enter the card number. So I enter the card number out here. So you enter the 16-digit card number, then there is the expiry date of the card which you enter out there, expiry month and the date. And then there is a security code. Security code is displayed on the back side of your credit card. It is a 3-digit code that is available. So I enter the security code. I click on pay now. I have entered these details. You may not be able to see these details. So I click on pay now, which will take me to the bank's website, and on there you have to enter the password given by your bank. So it has taken me to the bank's website. So I am entering now the password given by the bank. Please note password is a case sensitive, so you need to check out the upper small caps, caps lock and all those details. So I entered the password here and then I click on submit. It is processing the transaction. Keep a patience until the transaction is processed. Don't click anywhere else. Do not open another window. Transaction is approved. It will be taken back to the ICAI's website. So it shows now transaction is successful. So form is filled completely. Now you need to log in again and get a PDF file, which is basically application form. So I click here on the bottom and I come back to the same home page again. I click here on the CPT. I need to enter the password which was given to me earlier. So I take that particular user ID and the password again. So I will log in using those user ID and password. And when I log in, I will get a PDF file out here. So this message comes up. Registration number, save the form as a PDF form. So I click on save as PDF. You may save it on your desktop. So in my case, I am saving it on my desktop, and then I'm clicking on open. At the bottom you can see it. So I click on open. So this file gets opened. This file has a place here for putting the photograph. Then you need to fill up the other details by hand. You need to sign it by hand, get the signature of your parents, and very importantly, take a signature of a chartered accountant and submit it to the ICAI's Pune office or any branch office or any regional office. In case you don't have a regional office, you can send it by the post to the ICAI's office at New Delhi. The address is mentioned on the ICAI's website, exam website itself. That's it about the procedure. You can take a printout and the process gets completed. So I'm giving this for the printing and the file gets printed. Job is over. Thank you. Take care. Bye.